All right, we're looking at 2.4, getting down to business. And we have two different computer companies. Calcurama had a net income of $5 million. So Calcurama, $5 million in 2010, while a small competing company, Computafest, had a net income of $2 million. So Computafest had a net income of $2 million. The management of Calcurama develops a business plan for future growth that projects an increase in net income of $500,000 per year. So this is Calcurama, $500,000 per year, while the management of Computafest develops a plan aimed at increasing its net income by 15% each year. By 15% each year. Create a standard mathematical model, table, graph, and equation for the project net income over time for both companies. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at is Calcurama. And in the beginning, it had 5 million. So in year 0, it had 5 million. That's dollars in million. And we're going to look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So each year it's increasing by what it said was $500,000 per year. Okay, so year 1, we'd have 5.5 million. Then 6, and then 6.5 million, 7, 7.5 million, 8, 8.5 million, 9. To graph that, our start value was 0.5. And then each additional year, we're going up $500,000. So at year 2, we're at 6. Year 4, we're at 7. 6, we're at 8. And then we can just kind of connect our line. Okay. So if we look at the equation for this, our output equals our start value of 5. So we have a start value of 5. Our action was to add $500,000 or 0.5 and then times n. Or I guess in this case, it could be t for time or y for year. We'll just leave it as n for now. Okay, and then because we started with term 0, we don't have to change our n value. The domain is in the set of x such that x is going to be greater than or equal to 5 million. So it's always going up. It's not going to be less than. We started at 5 million, but it can go and increase from there. All right, so Computafest, same thing for years. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But for Computafest, it said it is going to be increasing by 15%. Okay? So 15% would be 100%, and it's increasing. So we're adding 15%, which gives us 115%. When we convert that to multiplying by a decimal, it's 1.15. So our action is a geometric. We're multiplying by 1.15. So this would be an exponential example. So our start value for Computafest was $2 million. Okay. So 2 million. And if we multiply that, and I'll be rounding as I go, but it would be 2.3 million, 2.65. I'm going to keep it at the hundreds, 3.04, 3.5, 4.02, 4.63, 5.32, and 6.12. Okay, so in our graph, we started at 2 million, and then 2.3, 2.6, 3, 3.5, 4. I mean, these are roughly, they're not exact. 4.63, 5.32, and it's not very easy to see, but we are increasing as we go. You can see it starting to curve up. Okay, so our equation in this situation would be our output is equal to our start value. Start value we had at 2. Our action was multiplying by 1.15, and repeated multiplication is an exponent. Because we started with term 0, we don't need to change our n value. And then the domain in the set of x is greater than or equal to 2 million. And there we go. So we have calculated both Calculorama and Computafest. Go ahead and do that. And then we're going to go ahead and continue on with the comparisons between those two.